All right, guys, today we're going to be making some spiralized zucchini and squash noodles to go with a little quick Alfredo sauce that we're going to whip up as well. So I wanted to show you guys this new tool. It's something that we haven't used yet, and it can be kind of dangerous just because there's some sharp parts, right? So it comes with a bunch of these different inserts in them, okay? And you're going to have to search through and find the one that looks like this. So the one that I want you guys to use is going to have 2 rows, okay, of those triangle shapes with a slicer on the side. And that's super sharp, so make sure that you guys are very, very careful when you're handling these, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to insert it with the blade part facing the little spike holder here, okay? Now this is really sharp too, so you want to be careful when you're working with it and everything. Now it has little suction cups on the bottom to hold it in place while you're spiralizing, so you just want to make sure that you press down on the 4 corners to get it stabilized to start, okay? So what I've started with is just washing and removing both the top and the bottom of my squash here. Now remember, squash is yellow, zucchinis are green, okay? And then I want to line it up with the spiky end, okay? And I don't know if you guys saw this, you're using the other one, but there's a little hole slicer there. That's where like the center of the vegetable should go, okay? So I have that lined up there, and then this little lever on the side here is a push lever. So you're gonna use that to actually drive the vegetable into the slicer. So I'm going to start by just slowly spiraling and pushing, okay? And then some noodles will start to come out. So let's check it out. We just gotta get it on track here. And it's a little difficult to get it since it's kind of a small, I messed this up. I should have started with the larger end going into this piece. So let me just fix that really quick, okay? And then you don't want the core piece that it removes, so you can just set that aside. So I'm gonna actually line up that bigger end and drive it that way. So I'm pushing forward and spiralizing. And you're gonna have to reset it a few times because it's kind of stubborn, but it's working. And I'm pushing pretty hard on that push lever, this one right here, okay? So I'm pushing, and turning that crank simultaneously. Excellent. And then I got to all the way to the end, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull out that core piece that center blade removed, and maybe the bits and pieces from the end, okay? But then what you have left are these awesome zucchini noodles, okay? And this is what you could use to make like curly fries and do a lot of cool stuff with. So make sure you guys get all the noodles out of the spiralizer, okay? And then you're gonna also do a zucchini as well. All right, now when you guys go to clean these, you got to be really, really careful because these blades are very, very sharp, okay? So you can start by just tapping out some of the excess food, okay? And then you can run it under that hot water. You also will need to clean the spiralizer itself. Now these don't release suction unless you pull on that tab there, okay? So if you don't pull on these little tabs, you're gonna have a heck of a time trying to get it loose. And then what we're gonna do to clean this part is we'll get all that food off of there, and then we'll just wipe it down with a nice wet rag and sanitize it when we're finished. All right, so now on to our quick and easy Alfredo sauce for our zucchini noodles. All right, guys, quick and easy Alfredo. You saw the ingredients, very, very simple. I'm gonna start by melting the butter. Okay, I've also minced the garlic. All right, now we're gonna go in with our minced garlic. We're gonna let that kind of sizzle up a little bit. Make sure you can really, really smell the garlic. Okay. Our next step is going to be to go in with some heavy cream. You want to get the butter and the cream really incorporated together. And then we want this to simmer. Okay, so remember, simmer means like a really low boil, baby bubbles, I like to call them. I like to call them baby bubbles. So see those baby bubbles? So we're now gonna go in with our Parmesan cheese. And we just want that cheese to start to melt. And as it melts, it's gonna kind of like thicken this Alfredo sauce. It's gonna start to really come together. See how when I stir it, you can see the bottom of the saucepan there. So once that starts to bubble again, we're gonna add our dried parsley. And then I'm gonna turn my heat low. I'm gonna toss my zucchini and squash noodles now. Look at what I used to combine those ingredients. That was a whisk, okay? And then you guys are gonna switch here to some tongs. So we want to cook the zucchini and the squash down just a little bit. I mean, you don't want it to be super mushy so they don't keep their noodle shape. So you're just going to keep these on low heat for like a minute or two. Okay. Don't forget to season with a little bit. Oh my. Okay, that would happen on this video demo. You guys, you can't make this up. Lord have mercy. All right, well, yeah, don't forget to season with the whole thing of black pepper because that's what we want. And yeah, 2020, it's great, guys, right? Yeah, enjoy. This should be really tasty.